What's up, land? In this video, I'm going to show you how Upland's Thrifty Trader event works. Upland is conducting releases and events at breakneck pace right now, piling challenges and events on top of releases. The Upland team sure has figured out how to keep me feverishly busy for the last 3 weeks. On the heels of the Los Angeles release, and starting right after the Los Angeles collection reveal, is the Los Angeles Thrifty Trader event. I have used this opportunity to create a guide to help your game and have a fighting chance at winning a limited edition Block Explorer. Upland's Thrifty Trader event rewards players with Block Explorers for scoring in the top 200 of the Thrifty Trading event leaderboard. When the last Trader event, the Oakland Thrifty Trader event, was announced, I knew I was going to win a Block Explorer. In today's video, I'm going to share the winning knowledge and experience that I learned from the last event to help you prepare for and win this and future Thrifty Trader events. Here is how the Thrifty Trader event works. Players compete by selling properties, fiat or UPX, in the city that the challenge is issued in, throughout the weekend in an attempt to make the most efficient sales possible. Each player will be scored based on a few core metrics. Profit margin, percent value of the difference in purchase divided by last sale price. Trading volume, volume of trades executed during the weekend. And trading diversity, number of unique players the seller is trading with. I want to start by warning you against the number one worst thing that you can do in this challenge, and that is to flip a property at a low margin. Selling even one property at low margin will kill your score. So, if you like to flip your inventory fast at low margins, but you want to participate in this challenge, you're going to have to take your flippers in the city that the challenge is taking place off the market during the challenge. Your efficiency score is ranked against other players' efficiency scores. It is important to understand how the efficiency score is calculated. Let's take a look at how the scoring works. Efficiency value is a weighted function of the 3 core metrics. 15% of the score is derived from the trading volume, 15% from trading diversity, and 70% from the player's profit margin. Only players who have a strong performance in all 3 categories will top the leaderboard. The goal of this competition is to reward players who are savvy marketplace traders, regardless of their Upland status. All players, large and small, have a realistic chance to win. Let's break the calculations down and see how they look. Profit margin is your sell price, the buy price multiplied by 100 divided by the sell price. Trading volume is the number of properties you sold in the challenge city. Trading diversity is the number of unique buyers divided by volume multiplied by 10. Efficiency score is the weighted average of profit margin plus volume and diversity scores. The weight is the ratio between the transaction size and the total sales of all transactions. If transactions were not weighted, a tiny sale with a huge profit margin would increase your overall score disproportionately, and vice versa with a small margin. Keep in mind that I came to these calculations using the best of my abilities. I may be wrong, I may be right, or somewhere in between. Upland may use slightly different formulas, but these formulas will get you real close. I know this is complicated, but don't worry. I've put together a spreadsheet that you can download to help you track your own progress independently of the scoreboard, as well as calculate different outcomes by playing with the numbers. You can use the spreadsheet to determine how selling various properties at different prices will affect your efficiency score. Let's go over a scoring scenario together now. Okay, so here's the spreadsheet that I've made available for you to download. Check the pinned comment for the link below. This first tab is the efficiency calculator. These light blue fields are for you to fill in. You can put in the address, the buy price, and the sell price. The margin, profit, weight, and margin score will be calculated for you automatically. Total profit appears in column E at the top. Your diversity score is calculated by dividing the amount of unique players that bought properties from you by the number of properties that you sold. Your margin score is a sum of the weighted margin calculations. Your volume score is the number of properties that you sold divided by 10 and multiplied by 15. I'm not completely sure what calculation that Upland uses, but this is the best that I could come up with. Your efficiency score is a sum of your diversity score, margin score, and volume score. This efficiency score is how you are going to be ranked among other players for your chance to win a Block Explorer. Here on the Breakdown tab, I've reorganized all the fields so that you can see the calculations flowing from left to right. Let's say that you sold 804 Highland for 54,321 UPEX, but you bought it for 28,950 UPEX. That would mean that you realized a profit of 25,371 UPEX. Now the sell price appears here again so that you can follow the calculation easily. Profit divided by sell price equals margin. Now that we have covered the scoring process, here are the strategy bits. Take all of your low markup properties in the challenge city off of the market. The number one thing you don't want to do is murder your chances of winning over selling a property at a low markup. You can resume that after the trading challenge. If there is a big or expensive property that you want to liquidate at a low markup because it didn't make it to a collection status, pump your brakes, because now is not the time. We need to do some market research. There are several marketplace tools available. I've included links in the pinned comment below. I'll be using upxland.me to research the prices in neighborhoods and collections where I own property. I want to determine which neighborhoods have the highest markups and then list the properties that I paid the lowest markup for in order to potentially realize the highest profits. It's easiest to do this with properties that you minted, but you can also buy and sell properties on the secondhand market for great profit, especially collection and node properties. The best secondhand deals tend to be listed in USD. Remember, you can only buy USD properties using a browser. First, let's get a list of the properties that we own and pay attention to the neighborhoods. Let's research the markup of the floor and get an idea at what multiple to mint an area trades for. We're going to start by listing properties that we own in the highest markup neighborhoods. I personally reserve minted properties in anticipation of these challenges. In the case of the challenge before us at the time of publication, the Los Angeles Thrifty Trader Challenge is occurring right after the big collection reveal. So if you landed a hot property in a valuable collection, selling right after the collection mints out, if it wasn't already minted out, and listing it at a high price is liable to harvest a FOMO buyer. Sucker! You don't need to register to participate, and you don't need to be in the challenge city either. All you need to do is sell property for the most profit possible in the challenge city. A link to the leaderboard is included in the pinned comments below, and you can also find it in-game by clicking Quick Menu and then the Leaders button. Check Upland's Discord for the latest announcements and updates regarding the challenge. That's what I have for you right now, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content and want to help me out, press the like button to let me know that I should keep it up. Do you want to stay up to date on all things Upland? Subscribe and activate the notification bell to be sure you get notified when I upload new content. I post breaking and weekly news as well as new developments, community challenges, announcements, tours, tips, tricks, and other Upland related content. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I read all your comments. Take it to the next level and join my Discord for up-to-the-moment discussion, exchange information with the community, and find additional resources to help you raise your game. Check out the links in the pinned comment below.